Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm super excited because we have so many bonuses on the line and so many people can get them. I know today there was supposed to be a Zoom on products and posting. I'm probably gonna throw a little bit in there about products and posting, but not that much. Just because I know a lot of people are trying to go Ruby and a lot of people are trying to go Diamond. So I thought that that would be more valuable information. So the first and foremost thing is that you want to have urgency, consistency, and excitement. So when people message you and show interest, you want to be urgent. Okay, when can I get that order in? When can I call you? The best thing is to get on the phone with people. Like that back and forth messaging, they'll get bored with it. They'll get distracted. They'll forget. Somebody else will get their money. But you want to show urgency. That's probably something that I lack because people will message me and then I'll get busy and I'll forget and then it's a ton of messages. But you want to show urgency. You also want to show consistency. So you want to be consistent with your posting. You want to be consistent with talking to people. You want to be consistent with just working your business, making sure that every day this is your own business. You don't have to work it every day. But if you desire to go Ruby or you are running for this diamond bonus, you definitely want to be consistent. You want to be consistent, making sure that every day you are doing income producing activities. And then you also want to have excitement and passion. People love excitement. Like, because it's contagious. Like people want to be happy, people want to be excited. So show that you're excited about this business. If you don't seem like this is a fun or exciting business, people aren't going to want to join you. People want to be around other people that are doing like things. So if you seem like you're a downer, if you make this business sound boring, then they aren't going to want to join you. Even when you're posting, make sure that you're using like words that pop out. Use some bold words. Use some emojis. Use something that's gonna stand out to people, so they're not just gonna scroll right by it. Even if when you're posting, maybe post a selfie. Post something that people are gonna like. I get way, way, way more likes on pictures of Bree than I do on anything. So I'll just throw a picture of Bree in there and talk about the business. Just because I know more people are gonna see it, and the more people that like your post or comment on your post, the more views you're going to get in general. So you want to make sure that your post show excitement as well as you. When you go live, if you're not going live, you should be going live at least. You really should be going live like at least every other day. Even if you don't have anything to talk about, just get on there and be excited. Like, I am so happy today. I hope you guys have a happy Tuesday. And that's it. Just show excitement because excitement sells and people buy you before they buy the product. So you want to let them inside your world, show them who you are. All right. Also tell people how the products make you feel. So it's one thing to say, I have these greens and these greens alkalize your body and detox your body. But it's another thing to say that I love my greens. They give me so much energy. I can work all day, or I don't have to drink coffee, or they've really helped me to stop bloating. So whatever product you're using, talk about how the product makes you feel as opposed to what the product does, because the people want to know, what is it going to do for me, not what most. They don't understand those big words. So tell them what it's going to do, how it's going to make them feel. All right. Here's some other message ideas. I'm going to type this in the chat. This is something, if you have not depleted your warm market, and I know some of us haven't, this is something that you can message people and do it via voice message. Don't do it over like text message. Don't text message them. Get on voice message and just say, hey, I can't stop thinking about you. I need more nice people in this business with me. Would you be interested? Or, hey, you're really good at social media. You could be really racking up on some money right now. Do you want to learn more about how you can make money with my business? Or maybe a message to your loyal customers. So if you already have loyal customers and they have really good results, like message them, hey, you have some amazing results. Tell them, I just got 2 new loyal customers, showing them your results. Are you sure you don't want to join the business? You could be making money off your results as well. So if you have loyals and your loyals have been consistently using the products and you don't have results for those loyals, then message those people and ask them, can I get some results? Do you have any referrals? Could you host a party for me? Or ask them for their results. Or ask them for a testimonial. If they've been using the products, if they love the products, if they order greens every month, that means they love greens. So ask them for a testimonial, and you can share that, like my customer, and ask them, can you tag them on that page? That way you're expanding your network. All right. For the newbies, there's not too many newbies on here, but I am recording it, so I'm gonna send it to them. Ignorance on fire. They always talk about ignorance on fire. And in the beginning, I was complete and total ignorance on fire. I was selling wraps to anybody and everybody, not really knowing that they are not a weight loss product. I was like, yeah, you're gonna lose too much weight. But I learned that that wasn't true. But I still made money, and those people still want to buy from me because I'm getting results. So don't worry about what you don't know. I was watching a video yesterday, and they were talking about how we're trained in our mind to shoot, aim, fire. But in this business, it doesn't work like that. You want to shoot, fire, and then aim. So like if it don't work, it's okay. But you want to put action. Like action is what's going to get you results. Action is going to get you to really conquer your fears. I didn't really understand that because I was like, I'm scared. How's action going to help? But the more that I like blitz people, because I really don't like blitzing people, the more that it's like, it's nothing. It's really simple because you realize that this isn't that bad. So you want to be active. You want to be talking to people about these business. You don't have to know it all. You have uplines that know more. And you need to be calling them and contacting them. If you do not know what to say to people, call them. In the beginning, John called me for every single loyal customer. Every single one, every single distributor. And I would say the same thing. But because he sat on that phone and listened to me say the same thing over and over again, he knew exactly what to say. Even with parties now, he goes to every party with me. And now he literally can do a party on his own and say word for word what I said because he was there, because he was listening. So that's how you're going to learn this business, by doing, by messaging people, not knowing what to say, but contacting your upline so that they can close the deal for you, so they can say what you need them to say, so that you can learn what to say. All right. You want to blitz everybody you meet. So anybody you come in contact with, anytime I open my purse, anytime I'm paying with something, I'm blitzing somebody. So if you don't have blitz cards, get blitz cards. Or if you don't want to, if you can't afford to buy blitz cards, in the beginning, I had my 25. I wasn't giving nobody my blitz card, but I had my lanyard and I would show people my blitz card and I would ask them, can I send you a text message of the blitz card? That way I had their phone number, they had my phone number. So we exchange contact information. Now I'm more so, I'll add people more on social media just because that's what caught me. Social media attracted me to this business. And so I take pride in my social media, making sure that it's something that people can view and know what I'm doing. So that way, if I add them as a friend on Facebook, they can know a little bit more about me and what I do. So make sure you're posting and make sure you're blitzing everybody that you know. All right. If you want to get customers, you need to get results. So if you don't already have results, then get some results. You got wraps. Wraps will get you quick results. So if you don't have results, today is what? Tuesday. Wrap today. By Friday, you're going to have some bad results. It's going to be payday and people want to buy. So wrap live tonight, or go to Panera Bread and wrap in the middle of Panera. Wrap in front of people. Don't keep this business to yourself. Everything that you do, you want to do it in front of people. You want to drink your greens in front of people. You want to take your Thermofit in front of people. You want to rap in front of people. And if you don't have anybody that you can go rap in front of people with, then go live on Facebook. If you work, go in the bathroom at work and ask somebody to can you take a picture of me, of my stomach real quick? They might think you crazy, but they're going to know what you're doing and they're going to be watching to see your results. So if you do not have results, if you got old results, get new results. These products can give you results in 7 days. If you use them consistently, eat right, in 7 days, you can drop about 7 pounds if you're using the system or multiple products. That's why it's so important to run your auto ships. They talk all the time. We are so successful at selling such high value because we use the system, because we're a product of the product. Because I spent $147 a month on the product and got results. Now I can tell other people to spend $147. But if you're not willing to do it, why would somebody else do it? So you want to get results. If you don't have new results, get some new results. Or go find some people to get results. Wrap on people. All right. Drink lots of water. Drink your greens. Blitz with greens. I recommend that everybody buy a box of greens on the go to blitz with. I get so many loyals off of giving people greens on the go, and they don't even be buying the greens, but they buy just because they like the greens. Or sometimes they do buy the greens, but blitz people with greens. So I definitely recommend that everybody on your auto ship. And I used to do it, and I'm definitely going back to doing it because I'm seeing the results in doing it. I used to order an extra box of greens on the go just so I can use for blitzing purposes. So I recommend that you order an extra box. And I know it might be hard now, but sell 2 wraps and you can do it. Make sure you're taking advantage of those wrap rewards. They expire after 60 days. They're just $25. If you have to borrow the $25, you're going to make $100 when you sell them, and you can get that person their $25 back. All right. One-on-one facials. That's something that you can offer if you have the skincare products. If you don't, I'll even come and do a facial with them. Do something like, it's Customer Appreciation Week. Hey, you want a free facial? Can I come and give it to you? And that can just be cleanser, toner, exfoliating peel. Or if they get some people to come with them, you can give them a free facial if you want to. But find ways to get in front of people. Tell them to bring a friend. Hey, bring a friend with you when I come do your facial. But a lot of times people have other people at their house, and you never know what products they can use. Make sure you have your catalog with you. I always keep a folded up catalog with me. One, so if people ask me about pricing, I can know pricing. But also so I can show people that we're so much more than wraps. We're so much more than weight loss. All right. If you have old distributors that do not work, reach out to them. They still may never work, but they may want to buy something. They may want to try some products. So just reach out to them like, hey, I'm starting this new challenge. I know you're not really interested in the business at this time. That's understandable. Life gets in the way. But would you be interested in maybe trying some products? We have this new shake. You can even reach out to your old loyal customers that aren't ordering anymore. Let them know we have some new products. Did you want to try them? Did you want to start back up using the products? I know everybody's really health conscious right now. So reach back up to old loyal customers as well as old distributors. All right. And then I talked about getting results. Here's something that you can do when you get those results. Send a text message to everyone in your phone. Don't prejudge anybody. Don't think they're not going to respond. They may not respond. But what if they do? What if they're your next runner and you would have never even messaged them because you was thinking that they wouldn't want any parts of this? So get your results. When you get your results, send a message and say, OMG, I think this really worked. Do you see a difference, or am I just crazy? Don't say anything else. They're going to respond. They're going to say, I see a difference. They may ask, what are you using? What did you do? Let them come to you, and then you start conversing with them, as opposed to, you want to buy this wrap? Just get them to have more conversation with you, and then you give more information. All right. Hundreds list. So everybody should have a hundreds list. It doesn't have to have 100 people on it, but you should definitely have a list in which you are using. The months that I was most successful, I had a list. And my list, I probably only worked about 60 people on that list, but at least 10 of those people bought because I was focused. I was focused on building relationships with those people on that list. I was making sure that I was following up with the people on those lists. I was keeping notes on what those people said. I was setting reminders. So make sure that when somebody is interested, you write them on that list, and you make sure that you're following up with them and building relationships. How do you build relationships? You build relationships by liking their posts, by commenting, by messaging them and checking up on them. It's so many people that are just so thankful for the fact that I just showed concern about them, whether somebody passed away in their life or somebody they were just having a hard time. Even I can remember when I first joined, one of my reasons, I don't even know if it was true. I might have just been saying nah, but I was looking back at the messages. I was complaining about my car, and she just always would check in, like, how's your car doing? Or how, like, I was sick. How's your health doing? So showing concern about those people will definitely it may take them a while to join. It took me a year before I said yes. But by Toya consistently contacting me, following up, and it wasn't excessive. She wasn't doing it every Friday, because I had somebody that did it every Friday and I never ever responded to her. But it seemed to be a genuine concern, as opposed to every Friday, hey, I'm following up with people and I just want to interact with people, build relationships with people. All right. Another tool that I use for helping to build your hundreds list: take your catalog and grab your phone and go through your phone, and every person that's in your phone, write their name by one of these products. So if you see somebody, you go through, oh, she just had a baby, she need wraps, or she always complaining about she's tired, she needs greens, or she is about that age where she's going through menopause, or I always see him drinking energy drinks. For every person in your phone, write their name next to one of these products. You can do it for Facebook as well. That's a bit tedious depending on how many friends you got. But that's a great tool for, that way you at least know what you're targeting them with. And that way that's increasing your hundreds list. And it's going to give you a greater success rate, because you got a plan. When you have a plan, you're much, much more successful than when you just winging it. And I've been one that used to wing it. I remember when I first started, I was just, whoever was online, they was getting a message. But the hundreds list is very, very important. All right. For new people, or not even new people, contact everybody in your phone. Like, y'all trying to go Ruby, y'all trying to go Diamond. It's gonna take some extreme work. Send a text message. Hey, I just started, or I'm revamping, or I've been in this business for months. I don't know why I haven't contacted you, but I really need your support. Tell them if you're going for this bonus, let them know. You've always been so supportive of me, and I really need your support. Can you try one of my products for 3 months? Text everybody. Text the people. Like, a lot of times we do just off social media, but those people that are in your phone, 9 times out of 10, they're closer to you and more likely to support you. And even if they don't, move on to your Facebook list, move on to your Instagram list. I've been getting a lot of hits off Instagram. I'm not really consistent with Instagram, but on Instagram, you can do pre-posting. If you turn your phone on airplane mode, you can create about 8 posts, and then turn your phone back on. All the posts are going to fail, but then you can just resend them whatever time you want to. Make sure your post is spread out. If you're posting excessively at one time, people aren't going to see that. But if you spread them out throughout the day, maybe do 2 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the evening, try to do key times. So like in the morning, when people first wake up, they're going to check their phone. In the lunch break, people are on their phone. When people get right off work, they might be on their phone. When people go to bed, people are on their phone. People are on their phone late too. So don't be afraid to post in the middle of the night, because people be on it. All right. When you're do voice notes. I know I keep talking about voice notes, but people want to hear that excitement in your voice. I just talked to a girl. She was like, girl, baby, I miss you now. Like, I really want to buy just because you sound so excited. So do voice notes, be thoughtful, show concern for people. If you see someone post, hold on one second. Well, if you see someone post, can somebody send Nadia the code for me?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. I think she's reading it. That 0 looks like an 8.
Yeah, that was my problem. That was my problem earlier.
Yeah, I said I'm not going to use that font anymore. I didn't even realize. I just copied and pasted the number. All right. So be thoughtful. Yes, send voice notes. All right. Show me the money call. The show me the money call is tonight. That is a tool that you can use. So if you have potential distributors, you can send them a message like, hey, there's this call tonight at 8 o'clock. I know it's kind of late, but it's every Tuesday. And 9 times out of 10, it's a great tool to hear stories. Stories really motivate people to work, because they really, you can relate to those stories. When you hear some of the stories, like Conference, that was probably the most inspiring thing, to see how these people are just like us. They're no different. They're waitresses. Some of them are high school dropouts. Some of them are, who knows, they do. Some of them are scientists. Some of them are psychologists. But some of them are just regular. They're teachers. They're nurses. They're just normal people. And to hear how this business has changed their life so drastically could be exactly what your potential distributor or potential loyal customer needs to know. So make sure you're keeping an eye to see what Show Me the Money calls are coming up and who's going to be on, because sometimes they're geared towards products, so they may be good for a potential loyal customer, but most of the time they're geared towards distributors as well as you. So if you're not listening to the Show Me the Money call, you should be listening to it as well, because that is another tool that really keeps you going. Like, it's important to stay fired up, because I know this business can get very discouraging, especially when you get a lot of no's. If you have not read GoPro, read GoPro. If you read GoPro and you read it again. All right. 3 ways. I talked about them a little bit, but 3 ways are very, very important. So if you are struggling, get on 3 ways. I know that y'all hear this all the time, but it really does help. It really does. Just do. I kind of talked about that as well. So just do. Like, don't think about it. Just do it. Just post. Just talk to everybody you meet. Just use the products and get results. Don't overthink it. All right, don't overthink it. Just do it. Steps to success and Ruby chart. What did I do with that Ruby chart? All right, so steps to success. That's yeah. There are more people on here, and I'm in a meeting. Thank you very much. All right, steps to success. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. I talked in a Zoom before about how we really want to do it in reverse. You want to get those 3 DTs in before you get those 4 LCs in. So from the 1st to the 15th of the month, your focus, you should be tunnel focused on bringing in distributors, because it's easier to fill volume than it is to fill boxes. So once you have those boxes filled, then you can shift the focus and talk about products, so that you can get those boxes filled. But you really want to work the steps to success in reverse. 1st through 15th, your focus is distributors, and then 15th through the 30th, your focus is loyal customers. But I know we're all running for a promotion. So right now you should be pushing both, because this month you're trying to go Ruby, next month you're trying to go Diamond. So you need to fill those boxes. A Diamond chart has 24 boxes. All right, so just think in your mind how many people you have on your team currently, whether it's 1, whether it's 2, whether it's 11, whether it's 10, 5. You need 24 boxes filled, but you don't have to do it alone. All right, so if you help your distributors, thank you, Maria. If you help your distributors, they will help you. All right, so it's so much easier when you have a team that's helping you do the work. All right, DT boost. All right, so when you have distributors sign on, you want to ask them to boost. Why? 1, because it's going to help volume. So when they boost and they get products, that's going to help with volume. It's also going to help them to get results, and results lead to residuals. All right, so ask them, do they want to do the party boost? If their goal is weight loss, do they want to boost with the system? Even if they don't want to do, they want to do something small, encourage them to at least get greens. Why? Because it's a great party item. So when they go to do their parties, they have something for people to sample. And we've all been to parties and we know the effect that greens has on people. So make sure you're asking your distributors to boost when they join. All right. If you have not contacted your chicken noodle soup list, those are the people you call when you sick and they're going to bring you some soup. Contact those people and tell them you need them, because you need to go Diamond and you need this $10,000 bonus. But the great thing about it is you're not using these people. Like, we have products that really work. So find out what they need. Like, I know a lot of times we hit those people up and we like, just get anything. Make sure we're getting them something that they need, something that they're actually going to use, something that's going to benefit them. And after they make that purchase, follow up with them. Make sure they're using the product. If they bought a box of wraps, make sure you're sending them the wrap tips. Send them a video on how to wrap. Make sure they're drinking their water. Make sure they're getting their results. Don't just have them support you and you don't ever talk to them again. All right, so make sure you should be following up with loyal customers at least twice a month. After they put that order in, you should be following up with them within 7 to 10 days to make sure that they receive their order. And then you should be following up with them again midway through to see how's it going, but also to see, do they want to keep that same date and do they want to keep that same product? That's going to help declines go down, and it's also going to help ensure that you have volume coming in, that we're not trying to scramble for volume that we should have had, because it makes it a lot easier when people are constantly ordering and we're not having to replace volume every month. All right. All right. So when you join and when you bring somebody in, their mindset, especially with this diamond bonus, it used to be the ruby bonus. So everybody's focus, you came in, I want to go ruby so I can get this ruby bonus. But right now, it's the diamond bonus. It's that 3-month diamond bonus. When they join, they got 3 months to go diamond. So when they come in, their mind should be on diamond. Their mind should be on, I need to get 24 people on my team, or I need to at least get 5 people on my team so that those 5 people can help me go diamond. All right. So when they come in, their mindset should be, I need to go ruby and I need to go diamond. So put that in their mind. Steps success is great, 4LCs, 3DTs, but you need to pull out those charts so they can actually see what it's going to take. It's going to take so much more than 4LCs and 3DTs to get a $10,000 bonus. All right. And when you sign DTs, make sure you're getting your fast start bonuses. Fast starts are life. Fast starts are what keep you going. Fast starts are what help you for those people that didn't get the ruby bonus. That's what kept me going. I was like, I remember I messaged her like, I don't even think y'all have been in business for 30 days. It was probably like day 27. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna quit, because I found out I wasn't getting, no, it was a little bit after 30 days. So it might have been like 35 days, but I was like, I'm going to quit, because I found that I wasn't getting the diamond bonus, because I was never told that you had to get 4 LCs in 30 days, because I would have gotten them, because like right after I found this out, I got 8 LCs. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna quit because I'm not getting the bonus. But somebody told me you can get a bonus off of fast starts. And that's exactly what I did. I went out, I signed up distributors, made sure they got 2 loyal customers, and I got my $100 weekly bonuses. And that's what kept me going. Within my first, during the summer months, I made $1,800 in 3 months off fast starts and commission as a Ruby. So you can do it, but it's gonna take work. Make sure you're getting the fast starts. I'm telling y'all, those $100 weekly bonuses are life. They saved my life when we was at conference. All right. Go live. If you're not going live, go live on Facebook at least every other day. If you don't know what to talk about, you can talk about products. You can talk about your life. You can just talk. Get on there, show excitement, show people who you are. Show people the products. If you don't know what to talk about, maybe do a product of a day live. If you don't know what the product does, we have Product Coach, and we also have our websites. And if you click product info, it gives a detailed description of all the products. Or you can call me and I can give you a story to go along with it. I'm here to help you guys in whatever way that I can. I quit my job, so I have only a few days left. So I have a lot more time available, and I want to help you guys go diamond so y'all can get these $10,000 bonus, so y'all can make money in this business, so y'all can get to the point where you can quit your jobs too, because I know that working for other people is not where it's at. All right. I talked about calling old loyal customers, tell them about the new products, but also ask them for testimonials, ask them for before and after pictures, but also call your current loyals and tell them about perk points. So it's the end of the month and we're trying to get volume in. So if they only got 5 perk points, call them, hey, you got 5 perk points. You want to buy some Fat Fighters? They're going to take out the money. So like if they buy Fat Fighters, which are 23 points, and they have 5 perk points, you're not going to get the full 23 in volume, but you're going to get something. So So I encourage anybody, this is the end of the month, call all of your loyals with perk points and let them know you have some points available. Some people might have a lot of points. They might have 70 points. Hey, you got 70 points. You want to buy the system, you're going to get $70 off of $147. So make sure you're keeping up with that. And that's definitely a great rate to add volume at the end of the month. And maybe they don't want to use their perk points. They might end up wanting to buy a product. All right. Weigh yourself. Weigh yourself. So many people don't want to get on the scale. People don't want to take pictures of their stomach. Weigh yourself and take pictures that you are uncomfortable with. You don't have to post them now, but I guarantee you when you get results and you get that body that you wanted, you're going to be so glad that you took this before picture. Because I know for me, it's so hard for me to find a full body before picture because I didn't like taking pictures of myself. And even when I took my before pictures, I did not want to post them. It wasn't until I was like, okay, I have to go Ruby. I'm going to do it. And I did it. And Tobias and who else? This other girl named Sheila joined like a few days after that. And I believe it was because I was just bold enough to post like my fat stomach. It was super fat then. And it's getting back fat now. Jesus. But that's okay. He going to fix it. All right. Get quick results. Double your water intake. So if you want to get quick results, like I said, today is Tuesday. You can get some results by Friday, especially if you have a lot of products. So if you got green, double up on your greens, double up on your water intake. Drink a whole gallon of water a day. Wrap everything. So wrap and drink water and you will get results. And you can show those results off on Friday and payday. People are going to want it. All right. And people, I hear taxes is coming in. I've been on everybody that's talking about taxes. I'm taking all their friends that's talking about they about to get their taxes back. Add you as a friend, add you as a friend, add you as a friend, because I know that they are going to have money. All right. And I look at everybody needs something that we have. So if they got money to spend, I got something to help them. All right. Highlight your team. So if you have a team, make sure you're shouting them out. If they got some new loyal customers, if they got good results, if they just working hard, shout them out, highlight them. That's going to show excitement. That's going to make somebody want to be a part of your team. Even if you don't have a team, shout out your upline. Like, man, my upline is so thoughtful. She did this, or she did a great training, or she just keep excitement on your page. What else? Share your why. That should be a video that I'm encouraging you all to do this week. One, it helped me just when I heard my why, like, man, that's a good why. But it also lets other people know why you're doing it. Why are you crazy about this wrap thing? Let them know that it's more about the weight loss. It's more about the money. It's about the fact that you can really change lives and how you want this business to change your life. And sometimes you need to be reminded of your why. Sit down and rewrite out your why. Go on Facebook. Sometimes I go and I search my name and Money Team and reread why I joined this business so that I can be reminded of why I'm doing this. Why when somebody tells me no, I'm going to keep pushing. Okay. You can also highlight past promotions. So like highlight when you did go executive or get boxed for executive. Oh, just share the memory. I was boxed for executive, but this month I'm going. Highlight newbies, even if they're not. We are all one team, so highlight each other. This is gonna cut off in a minute. Am I almost done? I'm almost done though, but we probably gonna have to get back on. So hop right back on the same code. What else? Do you know anyone? Yeah. All right. So ask for referrals, your loyals, your friends, people that don't want to support you. Do you know anyone who needs energy, who had a C-section, who has joint pain, who has stress, who needs to lose weight? If they tell you they don't know nobody that needs to lose weight, they're lying. Everybody knows somebody that needs to lose weight. If they know anybody that's a stay-at-home mom, and they ask them to call, can you message them? And if somebody can like message, if they can get you some people right then and there, then ask them, do you want to be a distributor? Because you are really, really good at this. Don't assume anything for anybody. That's probably that's a major one, because I know some people, I'm the same way, like, oh, she don't want it, or she ain't got no money, and they'll be the ones that be having all the money. I don't know where the people be getting it from, but people buy what they want to buy. So maybe if you make it appealing to them, they may want to buy it. Sow seeds. A lot of blitzing is not about signing instantly. When you blitz somebody, share this business with somebody, it takes like about 9 exposures before they actually make that purchase. So make sure that you're consistently sowing seeds, because you're going to reap a harvest. It may not be in the same place. I talk about how Nadia went and passed out flyers to her whole neighborhood. Nobody showed up to that party. But after that, people have been buying from her. And it's not the people that she blitzed. It's because you sow a seed and you reap a harvest. It comes later and it comes greater. So don't worry about